What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm live here. We'll go live. We'll do the space in a second. I'm trying to. We'll see if anyone joins real quick. I need to know how I sound. I feel like I might be too loud. Get my shit together too. Let me. I feel like I can hear everything. All right, let's see here. That'll be ready to start in a second. Doesn't look how I want it on YouTube, but oh well. Mess with it in a second. What's up, Pseudo? Can you help me do a sound check real quick? How do I sound? Am I really loud? I feel like I'm loud. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Sounds good. Not too loud, right? Let me. All right. Could be that my volume is up too high. All right, cool. I do have my speakers up and my headset really high too. All right, guys, we're gonna start this shit in a second, like 4 minutes. I'm gonna try to be organized. Strawberry is gonna help me on the other side of things on Twitter. Okay. And I got the chat here in front of me. So I feel good there. We'll see how this goes. I'm kind of nervous, whatever though. Let me get my notes up. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for checking out the show. I'm Sean Fitzy. This is the Echo Chamber. That's all I got right now. I didn't write down any intro, but I'll have that. Maybe I can clip it in. We'll see. We're going to talk about the eBay update. Or we're going to try to update the eBay. No news there. Debt for equity exchange. We're going to talk about the chart. See if 1779 is the bottom. Or if we're trying to recreate that good old fractal from 2024. If that's the case, we got another bottom coming up in the next day or so. We'll talk about that, and then whatever the hell everyone else on Twitter wants to talk about. I left my stream going yesterday too, so that was. I gotta remember not to do that. Some weirdo was just sitting there listening to my kid play Roblox on her phone. Had a hot mic on the space. All right. It's gonna be great. Here we go. I get the space sharing. Start it now. Unmute myself and try to get my shit together. All right, so I'm live on YouTube now, and we'll see if anyone wants to join up here. What's up, Scoot? Copy the link here. Good to see you. Let's fucking go, GameStop. All right. What's up, M? You want to come up? I think I'll keep an eye out. All right, what's up, Cat? Yeah, in there now. Strawberry, I see you. I see you. All right, where? Let me know if I'm missing this. I got our DMs open here too. We'll get you up. Oh, there's a request. Hello, M. See, can I? Good to see you. Oh, we're doing all right here. We're getting good. I got one up. I got him up. Let's fucking go. You're live on YouTube too, by the way. I got a few folks over there. What's up, YouTube? Good to see you. You're muted. So how?
Oh, hi.
Hello. Good to hear you. Good to see you. There she is, Strawberry too. I see you out there, bro. You can come up if you'd like. Anyone else as well? Sound check. How do I sound? Can you hear me good?
Yeah. You're all good.
Good deal. So I guess it takes a second for people to come up once they're moved up. We'll see. We shall see. All right. And then kind of like go into the show. We'll talk about a few things. We'll get a few more people in here. And we'll try to talk about the week. There isn't much going on with the GameStop world. We're waiting on, I guess, pretty much everything. So we can talk about that. Let's see what happened, Strawberry. I brought you up. Good to see you, Captain.
Hey, guys, I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, there you are. All right. Now, how do I do co-host shit?
Hi, Strawberry.
I'm really bad at this is literally, well, I did a test.
Hey, sorry.
You're all right. Do I click on you or?
Yeah, you clicked on me. So, like, I'm gonna have a little bit of a bump for this first maybe half hour, maybe 20 minutes. Just gonna be in a spot with no service, and then I'm gonna have my kid in the car.
Oh, you're okay. I just need
driving back, but I'll be here.
right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Space settings. Is that where I do it? I've never done this before.
I think you click on me and then hit add as co-host.
Invite to co-host. All right, I see it. I think. Sorry, everyone. We didn't do this yesterday. There it is.
No, you're good. I wish I was there for such a fucking crazy ass weekend.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, boy, I've been through it. It's been a wild one.
Yeah.
Coming up yet, but you were struggling. I was about to try to help you.
Thank you, IB. I think I'm getting it. Well, the part of the problem is that I have the tab with the space too far away from me. So, but I don't have too many choices right now. I only have a limited number of screens. How are you doing, IB?
I'm good, man. It's been a good week. We've got some good prices.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed that.
Yeah. How low can you go? GME is back.
I saw. I got to get some competitions in.
Yeah, it's a mystery who that is. I think
It's
we
not
know.
Tuda?
No, I don't know. I think it's you, honestly.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That's just my guess. What's up, chat over there on YouTube? Brad, good to see you, bro. Pseudo, thanks for coming out. Dennis, good to see you. Almost beat me with the LFG in chat. So yeah, anyone, we're live on YouTube too. I'm doing my podcast. Usually we have something lined up with hosts or whatever, but there hasn't been shit going on. I wasn't feeling too motivated to do a show, and then like last minute I was talking to Strawberry and I was like, well, maybe I'll do a space. So it's kind of how we ended up where we are. So yeah, I did a little test space yesterday. Left my mic hot for like a good 30 minutes. So, weirdos fucking listen to my kid play Roblox. Whatever though. We got some weirdos on X, so. All right, let's see. Anyone out there would like to talk? We got a few people out there. Steady Turtle, I see you, bro. What's up, ET? Good to see you. If you want to come up, let me know. We'll kind of get started in a second. I know Magnificent is coming. I'm gonna try to make him a co-host if he can get here. Everyone's got shit going on. It's 1 o'clock on the East Coast, but we'll try to talk about some eBay. I guess there hasn't been much of an update lately. Maybe the debt for equity exchange. We'll talk about the chart a little bit too, but I'm not able to like share it here. You say you might have to go to the YouTube at some point. I don't know how that's gonna work. I haven't thought that out yet too well. So
Yeah, you could do like screenshots and put them up in the nest, maybe.
yeah. So I don't even know how the nest works, but should I test that out real quick? Which one's the nest?
Well, it looks like it may be turned off in this space. But normally there's a little like comment section down at the bottom right corner. And you would post down there or find a post and you can scroll over when you see like all the places you can post it to. You scroll all the way over, it'll see posted in GME Bottoms Echo Chamber Live. And you can click that and it'll put it up at the top of the space for everyone to see.
Yeah. I don't
But only if you have an iPhone. Only if you're an exclusive iPhone user.
Okay. So yeah, that's not. I don't know. Whatever. I don't think I turned it on. Is it something you have to turn on before? Maybe. Possibly.
MySpaces usually just have them up.
All right.
Like have the chat section open, but some don't. I don't know why.
All right. Well.
Thanks, Elon.
Thanks, Elon. Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit's wild. Spaces are weird. I think there's a delay there. So yeah, if I drop off, I dropped off yesterday. I'm like sharing it to the YouTube too, so I'll just like have to sign back in. But as long as I got you as a co-host, I think I'm straight. New Snake, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Come on up.
Rocky Goings for the next like maybe 15 minutes for me. I might have to request backup and everything. Just as a heads up.
Okay, no worries.
Maybe see if Ivy can just hold the second co-host spot as an anchor, or Negative Banana asked.
I brought him up. Is he here? Ivy, you gonna be around?
I got a meeting in 2 hours, so after that, I'm out.
All right,
I can hold it down if I need to, though. I just won't.
We won't be 2 hours. That's all right. That's all right. I threw some invites out there if anyone wants to come up. Good to see you, Train, bro. Good to see you out there. If you want to come up, let me know. There's a request. Let's see who we got.
I already added them as Banana.
Banana. I don't know if I've heard Banana speak in a long time.
Yeah, I just wanted to come and say hello. Well, I'm actually at work, so I don't know if you guys have too much background music. I'm in a machine shop, so.
Nah, you sound good. How you feeling, bro? How's this price looking for you?
I haven't checked the stock, but let me check it out. I just came from my $5.
I think we might have lost him. He said he came from his $5. He might have
too much into it, but it's just a great value, and the fundamentals keep getting better and better. Can't guarantee.
I think he's dropping a little bit, right? Is it just me?
He's dropping.
All right. It's all right. He was saying how he loves the company. It's the good banana stuff. What's up, Mags? I'll pull you up, bro. Let's see if
What's up?
Oh, he made it. All right. I'm gonna let Strawberry handle her business there. I won't even worry about calling up. I put IB as a co-host too. If he's gotta leave. Yeah, we gotta leave. We got Mags up here. What's up, bro? You doing good?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like things are starting to get very exciting. That's how I feel.
Yeah. It's a little weird, right? Like we all kind of start getting more hyped up as the chart drops. As long as it's dropping fast. It's the slow drops that eats everyone up. But personally, I think I think we're maybe looking for that gap down there, the kitty gap, but any of these sharp drops usually mean the bounce is coming soon. It's always dippiest before the rippiest. It's rippiest is how I look at it. So
yeah, I mean, the downside's got to be pretty well protected down here. And to your point, we could, filling that 1770 gap possible, but it's interesting. There is, I think the gap right before Kitty came back, it went right above there. It didn't go all the way down to it either. So hopefully we're good. If we have to fill it, whatever.
yeah, I mean, we could talk about it right now. I'm just gonna start. Anyone wants to come up, I'm gonna let Strawberry or IB manage it. We'll just talk. So this is the Echo Chamber. We're live. We are GameStop Bulls. Yeah, we're all members of the Discord as well. But I'm live on YouTube right now. This is recording for my podcast. So if you come up, know that you're going to be streamed out to YouTube. That has my screen going. I'll be using the chart too. I want to talk about the chart. What we might be looking for. I'm not a big indicator kind of guy. I'm a gap and triangle kind of person, but we'll look at that. We'll talk to everyone who's up here, see what they're thinking about. I don't know where we are price wise, but eBay and the debt for equity exchange. We're fucking T16 in now, I think. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, T16. So we'll do that. We'll see how it goes. Shop GameStop. I know Sensei might be coming, so keep an eye out for Sensei. If he comes up, we'll bring him right up, and we're gonna talk about that stream he did because that was pretty fucking awesome. I know Banana actually was there. So all right, so I'll have to watch hands too. So how does this work with hands? Banana, what's up?
Sometimes
he's a listener.
People just do it for.
Never mind.
Sometimes people just do it for the culture.
Okay.
Too.
Right.
So
I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. It's all right. We're good. What's up, Jim? Good to see you, homie. Oh, Paul, what's up, man? Good to see you. If you want to come up too, come on up, bro. Be good to hear your voice too. Yeah. All right. So the chart is looking a lot like it did in 2024, right? I don't know. IB, how you feeling about the chart right now?
Well, it hit a price that I wanted to see for a while, 1789. That was my last buy before Kitty came back. So I was happy to start loading up when we got down there again. That was nice. That's about it. I don't expect us to stay here long. Maybe through the VWAP, that's about it. I'm not a predictor. It's whatever happens. I'm happy with it going up and down.
Yeah.
I'm just happy it hit a target I wanted it to hit. But I don't think we'll stay here long. But I'm not predicting volatility either.
No. I mean, IV's coming up again. We got some kind of catalyst on the horizon, I think, maybe in terms of earnings that's coming up. I took a bunch of notes, but I don't know if I want to try to get into all that right now. But there might be something to help increase volatility for us in our near future, as well as some volume, which would be nice to see. Like the bounce at 1779 was good. We have gaps down there. Magnificent was talking about it. It's from when Kitty came back in May 2024. Got a little gap at 1745. Runs to 17. Let me see. 1770. So from the leaning chair guy. So we got that gap. But when you're looking at the daily chart, it looks dead on like it did when Kitty drew that line on his live stream. I don't know about me, but that looks bullish. That chart right there looks bullish. That's what he was saying. And kind of looking exactly like that for the most part. So yeah, I mean, we got that. We got a possible double bottom. I made a post. Call me Dr. U copy, but I mean, this shit looks from May till now looks almost exactly like it looked from December until April and like end of December when Greg fucked the cake. They took out the president.
We got another
cake.
He's got another hole in his cake.
Yeah.
It might have happened again.
This motherfucker. Someone
This,
needs
this hole in his cake this time seems more realistic.
Oh, strawberry fell down. Yeah, you think this?
Do you want to check on cake?
Oh man, his tinfoil has persisted. By the way, it's people know him. People are like DMing him, and still it's like maybe he's Kitty or some shit like that. It's just
God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. How are you feeling right now? You think
Same chart, a different cycle.
yeah, same old shit. Dog,
Yeah.
just another cycle.
Yeah.
Same old
It
shit.
looks
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
I really hope for that. Yeah. What else we have?
Well,
And yeah, there's a eBay deal on the horizon. We're ending that T35 soon. We have earnings on the horizon. So yeah, good vibes.
yeah, eBay
Yeah,
eventually. I mean,
yeah.
it's forthcoming.
And it's quiet. It's too quiet. It's like something's gonna happen. It's like it's either going down or up, and it's too quiet. It's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
It's way too quiet about eBay now.
Hasn't talked in like over a month now, I think, right?
Yeah,
There's been no 425s, no filings, no
Nothing.
tweets. No, in fact, the only thing we've gotten from RC in the last like month plus has been the follow and unfollow of Plute and the White House. And then what else? He did one other thing. What was
Some
it?
people familiar with the matter. That was it. So okay, that was
he
it.
deleted some shit too. He deleted.
What did he delete?
Let me approve. What he deleted a tweet, Mag. What was the deleted tweet?
Good point. Yeah.
Just,
I was actually just
check
looking up because Cohen is scheduled for an interview in September. I just remembered. It's with that one dude on X. I can't remember his name.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah,
an interview. It's like a show in New York. Like
Oh yeah. You gotta pay to go.
Yes. It's like 150. I checked the tickets are for 150.
Oh, is that in person only?
No,
Oh.
no, you can buy the tickets. You can go 150 like the regular ticket, and VIP package is about around 800, 900. I don't remember. Don't take me my word
But
for granted.
is it going to be broadcast or?
No, you go in person. Yeah, you go in person.
Oh, only in person.
And you have
Gotcha.
open bar, so.
Anthony Pompliano. That's what.
Yes. It's an event in New York.
Is the Grinder guy? I think the CEO of Grinder is
Yeah.
gonna be there. Too.
Yes,
Zeb was
yes,
jumping
so-
on that one.
It's like 6 of them, or I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I was looking at the open bar option.
I mean, I'd pay for it, but I have a feeling it would be a lot of the stories.
Like it's gonna pay for it. Like 150 in drinks in Manhattan. I mean, it might be worth it.
yeah.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have the RC there, and you can like look at him in the eyes and look for the answers.
There was some viral video where this guy was going to open bar wedding, and he had his like financial advisor with him, telling his wife like, it's financially irresponsible if I don't drink as much as possible at this wedding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, you have to count. You have to count the. It's either if you park in Manhattan, so you have to add this. If you take the train to Manhattan, add this to the cost. Both ways. Cost adds.
I'm just thinking about if it has had too much to drink and finds Ryan Cohen at like the corner of a bar.
That's why I'm kind of afraid to buy the ticket.
Yeah, we all should be, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I will need someone to go with me. If someone's gonna go with me, I'll consider.
yeah,
Like I need someone to hold my hands.
this other side of the country. I wonder what I would ask him though. I don't know.
I will make a list of questions.
Yeah, maybe.
And I will have a poster. I'll have a poster, like when you go on a concert. I'll be with the poster there.
Have him
I think
sign
there's
it.
a difference between what we would ask him and what he would answer.
Yeah, no, that's part of the choice, right? You gotta come up with a question that he could answer.
Yeah.
That'd be part of it.
Yeah, like, do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, but that's wasting. That's wasting your shot.
I know. I'm joking.
It's like answering emojis. It's fine. Answering them with emojis.
I would like, yeah. I'd have to do.
You could ask him to subscribe your underwear.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, that I would. I would definitely.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Dennis. Steady Turtle.
Yeah, what's up, Steady Turtle? Good to hear you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good evening, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
We're cruising. Thanks for coming up. I know you're in the Discord. You're a pleasure on Twitter too, by the way, Steady Turtle. You got a real nice energy, so I like to see your posts. And thanks for coming up. But how are you feeling right now? How are things looking for you with the chart? I don't know if you're a big chart guy though. You might. I don't know what's going on. How are you feeling? Oh, did he mute? Am I alone now?
No, you're here.
All right.
I just want to say like thanks for being so motivating on Twitter, Steady Turtle, for just getting the workout in, just always being a homie out there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate your words, and I try to be as positive as I can. Our world is too hard everywhere, and I'm happy that I found you to share some thoughts. And yes, thanks to you too, that you all do the work you do, and you also entertain me and help me to understand everything better. And your question, Fitzy, if I'm a chart guy, I try sometimes, but my time is really rare in the last days. And what I see is exactly what you show, only a downward trend, but it's not unexpected. We have the 35 days VWAP time frame, which we are into now. I forgot which day we have today.
I think this is 16. T16, right? We've done 3 weeks.
T16.
It's been 3 weeks of awesomeness. Fucking great.
Wow.
Yeah, we're about 16 days in. Heavy volume at the start of it, right? Like, so the initial sell-off was a banger. And I see you, Jim, chart-wise, it does feel like right around 420, 2024. Jim's over there in the YouTube chat. We're live on YouTube. What's up, everyone in YouTube as well? Initially we had a pretty good sell-off here. Let's see the percent. It felt like it was a whole lot worse than it was, but like that first 12% off the news, it was like 800,000 shares in pre-market did the first 12% drop on us, but then we knocked a good 40 million out that day. So So big volume when it comes to that VWAP period, and then it's just been fucking sideways and like down since. Even the bounce hasn't been like super, no confirmation, no volume, none of that shit. So, but yeah, it's I don't know, we're looking good. You think the bottom's in? How you feeling there, Steady?
It's really hard to say because they disclosed that there is a bottom, but where the bottom is, we can only guess. And I already thought we arrived at the bottom, but I see that we still go down, but more slowly, and the volume is less now.
Yeah, 2.8 million on the day. I can go ahead. What's
Real
up?
quick, we have a banana hand, and I know he's at work, so let's take it to banana real quick, if you can.
It's a hard pivot going from wholesome steady turtle to negative banana. Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm offended by that, by the way.
Welcome to Twitter.
First of all, can you guys hear me, or is the background noise too much?
You're
Is this too
great,
much?
bro.
No, we can hear
Sounds
you.
good.
You're good.
You rock
Yeah,
and
you're
roll.
crispy.
Yeah, no, you asked me earlier about the price and overall how the company, I give people a little bit of crap for like the price, but it's just a great value because I just look at the company overall where it's been heading. It's just year over year, quarter over quarter, just making leaps and bounds. And we could have had more profit last quarter, but I don't know if everybody noticed, but they paid a lot of taxes up front. So we could have had a $600 million quarter. Also, Bitcoin dragged us down and all this other stuff. But I think they're going to scale, and we're going to start to see the rewards. So I believe this quarter is going to be pretty big coming up, and we're going to start seeing $200 to $500 million quarters from now on out. And it's just a lot of craziness going on, And with the warrants coming up, it's not guaranteed, but I wouldn't be surprised if like an 8K drops a little early, and we get the earnings a little early, because I think they're gonna drop some big news before the warrants expire. But I wouldn't go buying a bunch of warrants, gambling on that.
No.
It's still risky, but
Yeah.
I think something's gonna drop, and we just gotta wait and see, because I don't know if you just read the body language from Brian, he's just you can tell he has something up his sleeve. So either he's seeing tremendous growth in the power packs that he knows that's coming down the pipeline, or he has something like I don't know, what is it called, private investment or
Private equity.
public entity, pipe deal.
Yeah.
With PSA, because there's rumors that they're gonna
That'd be interesting.
come in. Maybe there's some sort of deal, but I don't know the legality of that. I'm sure they have to drop an 8K stating that there's going to be some sort of equity position for GameStop. But I think there's something up his sleeve, or it could just be an eBay deal or something like that. But
All right.
I just wanted to kind of jump in here and just kind of throw a lot of bullishness out there. But
Thank you.
a lot of people give a lot of crap for Ryan for do something and why is price down, but people forget, as a CEO, all you can worry about is your financial statements. He has no real control over the market. The market's going to do market things, and so far what I've seen from him is just nothing but awesomeness. So I'm not really stressed about it. I'll buy it at 18. I'm almost out of all my positions and almost all in GameStop. I'm like 99 or 90% in GameStop right now.
No more puts.
If it goes down to 16 or 15, I'm just going to sell everything and slide into GameStop. And if I have to wait 3 months or 1 year, it's I'm cool with it, because I fear a crash in the market.
Oh yeah, your name might be negative banana, but you might be the most positive GME guy out there. So yes or no? That's all you got. Warrants in the money.
I think, and this is just hunch. There's no data, TA, nothing. I believe he has something, and there's going to be some aggressive price movement, but I wouldn't advise buying warrants. I bought warrants a long time ago at like $2. I bought some extras, and if I make money, I make money. If I don't, then I don't, but I think we're going to be in the money. I think we'll be in the upper 30s, but we'll see.
Oh, that'd be wonderful, and then he would have something up his sleeve. You know, OPEX to OPEX, July OPEX to August OPEX is literally the dog days of summer. I took a deep breath because I've said that about a million times, at least on the show
And
and everywhere else. So, I mean, we're at the end of that. So this would be the time. If he's shooting for a window, this would probably be the beginning of a window if he does have something up his sleeve. What were you going to say? Go ahead.
I agree. One last thing I want to add, because I got to get back to work. I got to stick my hand in this dirty ass machine, so I'll go back to listening. But I just want to say thank you for letting me on, and thank you for not kicking me out of Discord. Much appreciated. And I'll be listening. You guys have a great day.
You're good, bro. I appreciate it.
Hey man, I love you on Discord.
Yeah, me too. You're one of the only ones with their own emoji.
Jawohl.
Jawohl.
Yeah, he's got a collector's emoji. We go ahead.
Fitzy, do you read the comments on YouTube?
I'm looking right now. What's up? Am I missing something? I'm sorry.
Someone wrote, I forgot his name. Jim?
Adam feels like the YouTube watchers are the redheaded stepchild of the echo chamber, and that is not true. I feel very at home with you guys. So, but no, Jim, he likes to comment on YouTube. He thinks that GTA 6 will be a catalyst for this cycle. You know, Benania was talking about earnings possibly coming early. I think we're up against a big number, over $1 billion, I think, in revenue. We beat in Q1 though on revenue versus last year. It'll be a little tough, but we got a lot of things like on the horizon that happened in Q2 that could help revenue, like Pokemon 30th pre-sales, GTA 6 pre-sales. Those are all things that happen in Q2. So yeah, like a revenue beat.
Well, also,
go ahead.
I think when we closed out the quarter, eBay was up a bit. So
oh yeah, like 250.
I think that's logged on as of the end of the quarter.
Yeah, the quarter opened at eBay was 104 and it closed at like 114, maybe even higher. It was like I think I saw like 250 million in unrealized gains there from the end of the quarter. And I was kind of shocked that they didn't just like dump eBay at the end of the quarter, because that would have been like the most, thing to do to a Ryan Cohen equity. Both our shit's looking good right now.
Yeah, but I think if he did that though, it wouldn't show the shareholders of eBay that he's really in. If he did that, it would be a sign of him being in and out, and in maybe shake that shareholder base a bit.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they dumped that shit right after the quarter, though. Well, the rumor, and then they downgraded the actual company, I guess. That all kind of happened right when that rumor came out, too. All just weird shit that happens at weird times. But they're looking good right now. 106.36 eBay. Bitcoin at 78,000. Anyone, how are we feeling about the covered call position? You think it's still on?
I don't know. Hopefully he's managing that very well. Obviously, it was a good move for him to initiate that strategy when he did. How it's transpired since, hopefully we get more clarity. I guess the other thing I'd want to kind of piggyback on from Banania is push the stock price aside, the company is in a great position when we're looking at we're at 5-year highs of operating cash flow and free cash flow, all-time highs of net income and total assets. And then even just looking at the market cap, if you look at the chart of the market cap, the only time we've dipped below 8 billion market cap was very briefly in 2022, and then like this period in like a 9-month period right before Kitty came back. So we're like, everything's just like opposite of what it should be. So if we feel good about that, and if we feel good about the chart, I guess the other thing we were talking about before you officially recorded was that gap. But we think about Roaring Kitty and his last live stream. Now he drew that line across. He drew a line on a chart, and he was like, yeah, I was just looking at this, and there's this blip down where it wicked down in February 2021, and it revisited in April 2024, and then boom. So we're kind of, there's another period like that right before the GME squeeze I was looking at, where it revisited an area from like 2003 in April 2020. So if we compare right now to post kitty squeeze, there's that wick down 1770. We just got back down there. So with all these things, it feels like downside is protected at this point, right? You would hope. And my whole thesis, I've been very, I guess, loud about this, has been with the eBay offer. So I want that to be credible. I want to see more clarity on the rollover equity structure, because that's, you math that, you calculate that differently than standalone GME share issuance at today's value. So I think that could be big. And I think you were talking about a FTSE post OPEX.
Yeah.
I think the timing is good. And here we are. It's Friday, August 2028, or 2020, August 28th. Is the 6-year anniversary of RC Ventures' first GME filing on Friday, August 28th, 2020. So it's just interesting. It's interesting timing, right? A lot of things are kind of lining up.
Yeah, it definitely is. August cycle. The cycles are real, everyone, and don't doubt that. And you can see it. They're there. And August is one of our best ones. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Dog days are July OPEX to August OPEX. So now through when earnings typically is we almost like always get some sort of move. How big it is, and depends on the year and everything else. But I mean, what do you think? Short of some other corporate action, right? Like there could be. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen after this first debt exchange. Maybe he's trying to get rid of all this debt for eBay. Maybe that's part of it. But you think Magnificent? You think that the debt exchange is more about? Say it again. Tell me, what was it again?
Yeah, so I think it's all part of keeping the math flush with the eBay offer. It's retiring 1.4 billion in debt, and this was days, like I think it was like 3 or 4 days after eBay's Depop acquisition went through for exactly 1.4 billion, 1.2 billion for the company plus 200 million in interest. So that keeps the math flush if they do have a detailed offer written up, and a lot of that really matters when you look at how this could be structured and how much money they would have to borrow from TD, which is all hinging on investment grade rating, and the debt is a huge component of that. So I think that's all calculated in there. I think they still might have to get some outside investors personally, because I think there's precedent for investment grade rating being where this is currently calculating around. I think I have a 4.6x, but ideally it'd be lower. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. But
yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's all kinds of interesting shit with that debt exchange. Cohort 101 alert. I saw him out there a little bit. I don't know if he said he had spotty, but he's been tracking the bonds too. So my earlier tinfoil with that was maybe it's one dude. It's definitely not. There's not one group that has 1.4 billion worth of bonds. There are some interesting, names that popped up, like fucking Wolverine showed up on both of them. Wolverine Asset Management showed up on both bonds. D.E. Shaw is a big time holder. So I don't know. It's just interesting who these bondholders are. Why are they converting early? Why? It's because $18. There is a little bit of versus the 29 average or whatever the conversion price of the bonds are. So that could be that's their incentive. But I'm trying to think where I was going with that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I'm not going to fully remember Larry's post, but essentially their consideration is, do they make more money holding the debt or holding the equity? And obviously they'd have to see upside, especially down here, to opt for equity. So
Yeah, whoever it is, or if it's a group or several, they're getting a big chunk of the company. Yeah, and earnings even like the adjusted EBITDA and all that stuff was based on those bonds being sold at $29. So depending on how this turns up, that'll change. You know, it could be another 30 million shares out there just from the conversion price. There are a few outliers. One is based in part. I think it was Chad Shrory. Yeah,
Yeah.
he dug into that one. That's interesting to me, is just because he'd had a premium on the original bonds. So you know, the bottom, it's based in part on VWAP, the price of this exchange, but it's not necessarily going to be the ending price. There is a minimum at least, and then there is base in part. So he could have a premium on there. That would work a bit like a catalyst, by the way. If news came out and it's like $25 or some shit, you know?
Yeah, that'd be way less dilutive than what the market is expecting. Especially, I mean, ideally, if we have a catalyst before the end of that VWAP window, which I'm hoping is the forthcoming detailed presentation. I'll keep saying that, and I apologize, but
Forthcoming,
Come
coming
on.
forth. I named the episode that last week.
I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chad double D, CHA double D found in the other language, what was it, like 37% premium? So who knows? Who knows what or if that could be, but I'll try to find the actual calculation.
That kind of news plus like an August cycle plus like a beat on $1 billion, or, you know, like Benania was talking about, front loading the taxes, so he's got even more to put to the bottom line. We're putting about 300 million in fucking unrealized gains in there as well. It could be an absolute banger quarter. Should be anyways, regardless. So, you know, we got that in there as well. He could be going for like a triple threat and trying to knock out these bonds during a time he knows it's going to move to. So I don't know. Peak, I see you up here, bro. You up here still? I haven't said hi. Peak Hobby.
Yeah.
How are you doing, dude?
Hey guys, I'm doing all right.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good, man. Good to see you. Good to see you here. We had you on the show just a little bit. Anyone don't know Peak Hobby? He's a big Pokemon guy that is /GME as well. So check him out if you want some good Pokemon info. But you're a GME shareholder too. How you holding up, bro? You think 1779's it?
If it's not it, it's close to it. I think it's either this week or next week, right? I feel like this is the bottom. I just don't see how they would do another convertible share offering now or next week, right? That would be the main thing that would push us down even more, right? That would be insane. So
that's a good way to put it, because it would be fucking insane.
Yeah, that would be really effed up, right? But because so I don't really see that happen. Like, it's just no way. Like, you know, that would happen, and then what happens to the ones that we're converting right now, right? I mean, do they get screwed because they got higher price, and now we're gonna get even lower? Like, it doesn't make sense to do another one, right?
Yeah.
So, so there's a lot of things in play right now that's lining up. Like we've all talked about, right? Bitcoin, crypto, some of the, we call it GMEB at the lows.
We got our buybacks out there too.
Yeah.
Who knows about
right buybacks?
that?
Pokemon people have been calling top on Pokemon. I had a recent post about this, where one of the biggest, if you guys know Rudy from Alpha Investments, he's like god tier TCG investment person. He has he's probably, I don't know if he's a billionaire, but if not, he's close to it. And it's all through buying and selling, buying lows and selling highs, or selling off his TCG investments like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering and One Piece. And he's calling it the top as well.
Wow. The top, huh?
Yeah, he's calling and when he says call it top, he doesn't say it's going to tank. He's just thinking like,
that's it.
Like this is we're at a equilibrium where the easy money is gone. right?
Yeah, we're seeing all kinds of crazy shit on Twitter. People just everyone famous is like pulling Pokemon cards now. I saw one of the Jonas Brothers just ripping like a gang, probably from you, just really nice card and like just jumping in the pool, not giving a fuck. Like it's all over the place now. But you don't think that, right?
I mean, I think it's going to the easy money is gone. I think because so there's a more of a market equilibrium, in terms of price and supply. And so you see a lot of, I'm not sure if you guys seen on X or on Instagram, just all these scalpers, right? Or I don't really like the term scalper, but like they just buy lots of product, even at the retail price, not even at a distribution price, and then they try to flip it, to make a profit of between 10 to 100%, right? And it's really easy money for the last 2 years. Incredibly easy, right? It's like, you can make a couple, a few thousand or more just, within just automated, right, through bots. And so that easy money, I think, is gone. And when that's gone, then they'll start dumping, right? So when it starts dumping, and the prices will be compressed and go down. So that's when he says that the peak is there for Pokemon. It doesn't mean that it won't be nice and still good. It's not gonna crash, but it's from a economics supply price perspective, it's balanced.
Yeah, until the 30th comes, right? Like that should add some life to it. I mean, the last 3 sets haven't been very good, right? I don't know.
Well, we'll see, right? Because the 30th is also probably the most printed set ever.
Oh,
And
okay.
so it's battle with the most printed set ever with the highest retail prices ever for a set. And
yeah.
and maybe it's great for GameStop and I think the retailers, right? But the post market is might be flat. So we'll see what happens. But I think it's great for GameStop, great for companies that sell the 30th that got lost supply because they could sell pretty high. So this quarter and next quarter should be amazing for TCG, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah, I've been calling for a pullback for a bit, and it just has not happened. And then when PSA kind of locked down their value tier, we saw the prices go up a bit, and then they've kind of like have slowly started tapering back down. And yeah, so I've been calling for like a little bit of a reset for a while. And who knows? We'll see how it goes. I think I agree with Peak that at some point it's going to have to level out because it's ridiculous. The fact that pieces of cardboard are going for a couple $100 for just a piece of, like, it is art, it is beautiful, but like, holy moly, guys, some of the things people are buying out there is just wild.
Yeah, it's going.
I want to dip so I can buy some of my Chase cards. Let's go.
Yeah. What's funny is that there's a lot of arguments going around by saying, "Oh, Power World or VFriends or whatever you are in is not worth it or trash, but Pokemon or Wakana or whatever is great." But at the end of the day, it's all cardboard, right? We're just all paying $1,000 for cardboard and arguing whether something is better than other, even though we just talk about the same cardboard, right? It's just an amazing, peak type of talk, right? So that's what I specialize in.
Yeah.
Chill there. I need to sell my cards first.
Oh, yours not card. Yours is amazing cardboard. There's the other non-amazing cardboard out there. So.
Yeah, it's not a cardboard.
Oh yeah, yes.
I think.
He's talking.
I think.
Are we on the same team?
No, I look at them and I see like my little babies that I've held on to for 20 plus years, right? But like, if you narrow it down to like the base fundamentals of what it is, it's ink and paper, guys. But like, I love it. Like I say that, but I'm like holding on to my cards, white knuckles, like never getting rid of them. And I don't care what their price is. Like
GameStop literally sells collectibles.
I mean, I'm just a realist, right? Like I love cardboard. It is what
Yes,
it is,
yes,
right?
we love
And
cardboard. We
and
like the
it's a
cardboard.
nostalgia and it's an emotional connection to the product and the art, right?
Yes.
But paintings are just cardboard. Paintings are just cardboard, right? There's a lot of things that are just cardboard.
Money is
That
ink
have
and
a lot of
paper.
Dollars
value.
are
That's what Adam just
cardboard.
said.
We
Yeah.
like dollars.
Yeah, money's ink and paper. That's what Adam just said. It's all just
Yes.
some form of whatever,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yes. Yes.
That's where I was headed. Hey guys.
What's up? What's up?
Hi.
Oh, Polly, good to see you, bro. How are you
Let's
doing, dude?
go.
Hey, I'm all right. How are you guys?
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Polly.
Good to hear you guys.
Yeah, you too, bro. You too for sure. So you come the Pokemon sparked your interest. I know you watch all this really closely. How are you feeling about the Pokemon market?
Yeah, I do watch it all pretty closely. I've got I've got quite a few cards out for grading right now, and I actually just left my house to head to send another card in for grading because last week and this one's not Pokemon. This one's actually a Junk Wax era card, which you might be wondering why the heck are you sending in a Junk Wax era card? But it's actually a rookie card for Mark McGuire. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, so PSA is actually running a special right now for Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa. And if you get your cards to them by August 27th, so 3 days from now, then you can have them sign your items in the presence of PSA for like the instant authentication.
Oh yeah.
And have it graded and have the autograph graded for the dual grading. So I was like, you know what? I pulled a Mark McGuire rookie card out of some 80s packs that I had been just
He's like 10
holding in a
sizes
box for a while. Yeah. Yeah, he was tiny, man.
Yeah.
He looked like a kid because
Yeah.
he was like 20 years old. But yeah, it was funny. Like I looked at the back of his rookie card. He had 147 RBIs when he played 3 seasons at USC. So.
Oh wow. Yeah, a travesty. No Barry Bonds in that one either, huh? Like so Sosa and McGuire, but no Bonds. Huh?
Yep. Yeah. I actually the very last card I pulled out one stack of wax packs was a Barry Bonds card.
Oh.
So
nice.
yeah, I can't remember what year it was from, but yeah, it was late 80s.
He was tiny then too.
Yeah.
He blew
a lot of
time.
those guys were. If it was the 1980s, many of them were small guys, unless they were like a catcher.
Yeah. you doing any Pokemon lately, or are you just focusing on the sports cards right now?
A little bit of both, yeah. Like I've still been pulling Pokemon cards, and that's probably about half what I have out for grading right now. But yeah, like I've been keeping an eye on it all, and definitely leaning more toward the nostalgic part of it. And just kind of what you guys were saying just now, how yeah, it's just cardboard, and it is kind of silly how you've got this this frenzy and mania around the art on cardboard, especially for something that can be printed hundreds of thousands of times the same way, right? Like the Burger Chew is a good example, I think, of this. Like I sometimes I like to just pull up the market value, like in a market cap sense of like you take the Pikachu illustrator, from the Koro comics, the probably one of the most famous Pikachu cards to have ever been sold. Recently sold for $16 million at auction earlier this year, which I thought, as long if that sets a new high, that's going to kick off a banner year for Pokemon and probably the greater card market in general. But
that's crazy. I just
and it did, right? Like it sold for over 3 times the previous record, and then you compare that card to the market cap of other cards, right? So like you just take all the PSA 10s of the Pikachu Illustrator, and then all the PSA 10s of, say, like the 2025 McDonald's promo Pikachu, like where he's eating the burger. Some people call that the Burger Chew card. Yeah,
I love the different names.
Yeah, it's like there's about 250,000 graded PSA 10 copies of the Burger Chew card. Now, I picked mine up from GameStop in the marketplace when I saw it dip down to about $60, so I got a really nice price on it. But it's hovering like right around $100 right now. But there's 250,000 of those. So the market cap of the Burger Chew card, even though it's the most graded card of all time and the price is depressed because of the volume, the market cap on that is still higher than the most expensive Pokemon card ever sold. Which is interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, because if you just take the full market value. Now, if somebody wanted to sell every single one of those all at the same time, that's never going to happen, right? So it's it can be a little bit of a false equivalence, but I think it's just interesting to kind of look at some of those cards in terms of their market value, because you look at the price of a card and you're like, oh wow, that's pretty impressive. But if you incorporate population into it as well, I think it just kind of turns into a little bit more of an interesting conversation.
For sure.
The Charizard special illustration rare from the 151 set. I think there's probably over 40 or 45,000 PSA 9s at this point, but that's still like a $300 card.
Yeah, I saw that they leaked a new Pokemon or new Pikachu too. Well, they've leaked a few, but I saw some pretty good looking ones. Hey, while I got you, how you feeling, bro, about the chart? Anything about how's it looking to you? You think with the bottoms in?
Looking like an early Christmas gift to me.
Yeah, it really does. It's a good price. $17.95 right now, by the way, y'all. Taking a little bit more of a dip, but I'm still looking for that double bottom. Are you getting some 2024 vibes yet?
A little bit. Yeah, I was just looking back at that chart earlier, and it was 7 straight weeks of red before 4 straight weeks of big fat green candles.
Yeah, it was ugly, bro. That shit was terrible. It was not fun.
Yeah.
And there was like 5 or 6. It was like another 7 out of 8 weeks red prior to that too. So it was right. It was a brutal stretch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of how we feel now, huh?
Yeah, and I was having a little bit of a conversation over the weekend, just kind of in terms of like the Bitcoin conversation, but it's applicable to other things too. When you're actively trying to accumulate something and the price goes down, like it really just psychologically doesn't affect you. If you've established your position and you're dead set on not getting any more, then the price going down is not ideal, right? But if you have an opportunity to average down, and I mean, like Fitzy, you talk about this all the time. Like you entered GameStop at the top, like initially, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
322.
Averaging down is like it's where you started your journey, and I don't know. Just like the more mature I get in investing in general, the more I understand that if your time horizon is appropriately calibrated, then the price of the day only matters for acquisitions that you want to make in addition to whatever you already hold. It doesn't actually matter for what you already hold.
Yeah, and don't play short dated calls. That'll be the one that'll get you too. Is trying to time over the last year. It's just been shit and not worth it when it comes to calls. So, all right, bro. Thanks for coming up. How are you feeling about eBay? Is anything forthcoming yet? What do you?
Yeah,
Are we
really
waiting?
good question.
Are we waiting until next year, you think?
Very good question. I think it's a little hard to tell exactly what the play is there. They, the silence, as you guys were talking about, is kind of deafening right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's interesting to me that we've really heard very little, all things considered, once GameStop got up to their 9.8%.
No, that's it. You got put in
and
a
I suppose
425
that's by
or two.
design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's by design, because if the position's not changing, then there isn't necessarily a whole lot for them to say. But who was it? I think it might have been Ultimator put together a pretty interesting theory on what's going on with the eBay chart and GameStop basically having them pinned with the 9.8%. Something to do with stalling their buyback plan.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a very interesting theory, and it might have some teeth to it. Because eBay's price has gone up a lot over recent years, even though, like, you look at the fundamentals of the business and it's been quite stagnant, really. Like, if you adjust for other factors and you look at just what kind of the post-COVID era has done for e-commerce in general, eBay's been treading water. Like, I think it's probably the most generous description I can put together for it. Like, they aren't growing, but their chart makes it look like they're a high growth startup lately. So yeah, I think the $125 offer is going to either end up as something where people go, man, we should have taken that offer because it might get ugly, or it could end up turning into something where the offer does need to get raised because there's some other catalyst. But I don't know which way it's going to break. I feel like that $125 line in the sand was never going to happen. Just kind of the way that things have broken on that.
Yeah.
But it did send a signal, like, hey, if you really think that this company is worth more than $125, let's see you get past it.
Yeah. I mean, so we could go for the coalition route. That's what, we're at 9.8%. So the next move would be wait for shareholders, try to get some leverage with the board, maybe get on the board and shareholders in like June next year. But I think by like March, he could start trying to like put names up for election or whatever. So that could have been the plan ultimately the whole time. And he was just hoping that proposal 4 would go through. And that threshold to 10% would be easier to hit, but right now he could be looking for that. He could go for an offer and bring it right to the shareholders. And I think I heard Robot was saying like over 50%. It's still possible because then you could still like you'll deal with Delaware 203, but you can like if you can get control of the board, 203 doesn't really matter either. So
right, yeah.
There are options.
Yeah,
and
I think the Section 203 really only limits you for like the next 3 years.
Yeah, decades and centuries, right?
So,
like maybe it's just about you slowly building it. It's not quick at all. I was trying to look at some of the other murders that have happened, and we're I want to say impatient, but we're not impatient. We've been here 5 years. A lot of us 6 years. Even some of the newer folks 2 years. So. Yeah. We're plenty patient.
Yeah, but show me someone who's more patient than Ryan Cohen.
Yeah,
and I will sell you a bridge in Arizona.
So Fitzy, I've been trying to think about maybe we're all thinking about this wrong, right? Because obviously we don't know what he's planning.
Strong likelihood.
And we think things very linearly, right? We think of things very linearly.
Yeah.
Where it could be a different game going on. behind the scenes. It's obviously a different game going on behind the scenes because we aren't privy to it. So Goat Beards, which recently I have not been liking his post very much because it's been very pumpish, did provide an article yesterday, which was very interesting, tying a lot of timeline dates with BBBY. And yeah, I'm not sure if you read that one, Fitzy.
I'm going to his Twitter page right now. The Teddy one? Is that
the Teddy one, right? Which I find very interesting. There's a number of assumptions in there, of course, right? But I felt like, oh, well, maybe there is some tie-in with the BBY warrants and the case that was the quiet periods you have to follow with the case. And it just all timelines seem to be lined up for end of September. So
I mean, that's when the warrants expire, or not the warrants, but the VWAP period ends.
VWAP period ends, BBY warrant date ends.
Polly, that's almost the anniversary, the 2-year anniversary of like your favorite day. The 4 million,
20th.
the 4 million share buy out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, 4.6 million shares. It was like 10:20 a.m. on September 20th.
Yeah, that was at the one of the end of that weird offering. So yeah, I mean, you're right, Peak. Like, there are several things that are pointing us to that period. So
he also puts a hypothesis on why the buyback, the recent convertible by dilution was 1.4 billion, and that's it. And so he provides a hypothesis on that in that article too, which I find interesting. Now I haven't followed BBBY for the last couple of years, so I don't know if things are fact checked correctly or not in that article, but it seemed to make sense from his perspective.
This shit's way too long for me. I'll have to.
It's long. It's a book.
It's an article. Huh?
Yeah, I'll have to check it out after. He does have some good stuff, and then he like shoehorns some other shit in there, and you're just like, bro, just like keep it with what you got that's going, and quit trying to force the rest of it. But yeah, there's been some good DD out there lately too. All right, everyone listening, this is the Echo Chamber. We're live on YouTube. We're doing pretty good here, about an hour. This is our first space. What's up, chat on YouTube? Everyone's over there too. Well, so folks, good to see you, Adam, Pseudo. I saw Captain Wicked was over here talking. M, I see you. Are you still up here? M, I see you in chat now. So you're not blocked. You're not.
I'm not ghost.
You're not. Well, Sensei was telling me that there's a chance that that shit'll like just randomly block people. So I might have needed to come in and unblock you, but I see you, so that's not an excuse now. I think moving the chat window down to me has helped immeasurably. So okay, yeah, well, we're live. This is Echo Chamber. We do a weekly podcast. Try to get a different guest host on every time. Trying to do a Twitter space for the first time. We got IB up here. You doing good, IB? I haven't heard from you in a minute.
I'm good, man. Just holding down the spaces so you can call people in.
So I can call
more co-hosts, more people.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Strawberry keeps coming up and going. She was there and she's gone. Oh, she requested again.
I just brought her back.
Okay, but can you invite her to co-host, or do I got to do that shit?
I think you've got to do it.
Yeah,
sorry.
I can invite her.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, you can? You can invite.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pretty sure co-hosts can add other co-hosts. You can have up to like nine of them, I think.
Yeah.
What's your name now? I can't find you.
She's tough, bro. You can
Straw
never.
Mini.
Yeah, you got to search a couple different ways. She's just strawberry to us, but you got to look up other things.
Yeah, try and keep it spicy, and try and keep them guessing.
Can't trust those redheads, man.
Yeah, Tuda, I see you down there, bro. Do you want to come up? If you want to, come on up. It'd be good to hear from you. I see you too, Tree Fitty. Good to see you guys. Pool. Good to see you, Diamond Ape.
You might need to grab her. I can't grab her. You might need to grab her.
All right, let me do that.
And I'm walking into the store to drop off this cart for Grady.
All right, bro. Good luck with that.
Yeah, about to ship this. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for coming up, man. Very good to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute and stay in here, but probably won't be listening for a little bit.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. I think I got it right here. Let's go. Let's see who we got. Steady Turtle. Are you just waving? I don't know how this thing works. Everyone else, you doing good, bro?
Did you already talked about the Drawing Cohen said that he's gonna be a pain in the ass for eBay? And for now, I only saw an offer and that he's only talking on TV about that offer, and he's explaining and getting some spotlight on GameStop. And for me, it feels not just much, and also not just a pain, just like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it was so like with the rumor, I think, that whole rumor was just bullshit because of how he's been talking about how much of a pain in the ass he's been. So wait, what were you saying again? So you don't think he's being a pain in the ass? I lost it. I'm sorry. I was kind of looking up for
No problem. Maybe it's also my pronunciation. I don't think he was a pain in the ass. It was just an offer. And for a company, it's probably business as usual.
Well, minus the 425s and talking shit on Twitter and all of us. All that part of it. He went on a pretty big media tour there too.
He weren't kind of nice.
He wasn't.
No, he weren't nice.
Yeah,
I didn't find him nice.
it depended on who he was talking to, right? Like TBPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool with them.
Calling them like how did he call them? Fat, that was one. I don't know if he called them idiots, no, but lazy for sure. And incompetent, I'm not sure, but he wasn't nice. Yeah. When he spoke about them, when he said that he can run this company out of his basement and stuff like that, he was kind of calling them out like in any possible occasion. So he wasn't nice. So he was kind of pain in the ass.
You think he could be more of a pain in the ass, Steady Turtle?
Yes, especially in terms of company jargon. This was only bringing up some points you could already read in their filings. Liz also shared a lot of points, and this since years. A lot of things aren't really new.
Yeah, but he pulled them out all at once. And, digging out all the shit that happened in the past within a couple of days, couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. And bring up to the light every bullshit that happened, like making everything fresh.
Yeah, like, I like
everything. Forgot about it already. And he brought it all back. Like, look, all that shit happened, and nobody really did anything about it, and it's still happening, and it still may happen again, and they didn't really improve much.
So, yes, it's annoying.
Yeah, so that's kind of like nobody wants something like that happening in their company.
Yeah, and I think him being silent is probably worrisome for them too, unless they're just negotiating in the background. Yeah.
I wouldn't be sleeping like peacefully if I were them now. Like if he's not talking to them right now, if he's not negotiating, I wouldn't be like sleeping like peacefully. I would be afraid what's gonna happen next. I would be rather like trying to negotiate with him right now, knowing that he has that almost 10% of the company and there's like more people on his side and stuff like that. I would rather like negotiate with him now.
Yeah, it's been pretty much since he converted to the shares that he's gone quiet. So that seems like that's been a bit of a turning point, or maybe they need to start taking him more serious too. Now that we got 9.8 shares, I think they were taking him serious from the start. I see you, Diamond Ape. How are you doing, bro? Let's see if he's got his mic. Good to see you up here. I want to see how Diamond Ape is. Me? Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear you, bro.
Yeah, doing good. Good. Just trying to grab the bottom of the day here. Tuba's got the 17.95.
Oh, did he? I've been. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you might not. 17.96 right now. What was the low of the day? Let's see.
I think 1794 it hit for a second.
Yeah, 94. I think you might. I think for today. See what time is it? Oh, we got about 2 hours left. Might challenge it again. I think you might have a shot, bro. You might.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be patient with it.
So tomorrow, if we do 1779 and then bounce with some volume, I'll probably get a little dumb. That's just me, not financial advice, but
I want to see that 1740 gap fill.
Yeah, me too. That's like, so if if we don't bounce there at 1779, we just might as well keep going and finish it off at 1740. So
yeah, fuck 1779. Let's go to 1740 right now.
Well, there's there's the flag tinfoil of 1776. I'm not sure why. I think that's. I wonder where this. I guess just the emoji. I don't know why 1776. The time the flag was made, maybe the year. I don't know.
America. That's America's birthday.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm always down to run back emoji timeline tinfoil. It's just, never hit. Well, I don't think any tinfoils hit ever, except for the Cat Day tinfoil that when he did the Chewy filing in 2024. But other than that, it's been dead.
Yeah, I don't like the stuff that's like, oh yeah, this was tweeted in 2021 about something that happened in 2024, and then now in 2026 it's gonna happen because he tweeted in 2020. I'm like, what? It doesn't even. The timelines don't even line up, but people are just trying to make it work.
So what do you think's been going on with eBay in the last month or so since we've heard from him about it? Oh, I lost him right when I asked him.
Yeah, please no more emoji timeline.
You sure,
I think it's,
bro. Yeah,
I think it's done.
I don't know if you were here for Christmas time 2024 into early January 2025, but it was that, talk about peak, Pokemon. That was peak tinfoil right there. I was on some other level shit trying to time like his live stream, like, at 12:31 he said this. So fuck it.
I mean, it was legit at the time, right? I mean, he was there. Yeah. He was tweeting.
It felt so right that in hindsight it's super cringe. And then, like I was saying, Greg fucked the cake and poor Jimmy Carter. That was it. That was it on our biggest hype date that I can remember. I don't know.
Did you ever see that one DD that was like it was like a long video, and it lined up the emoji timeline with like the costs kind of crazy squeeze in July 2024?
No, I didn't see that one.
No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know even who posted it, but it was like an hour-long YouTube video, and I watched it and I was like, oh shit, that did make a lot of sense, because like, like the T35 stuff, like with him buying in all those options and then like the delayed settlement. But then we got like a lot of share offerings on GME, right? So it like definitely, like, it still had like multiple squeezes, but they were a little bit lower.
Yeah.
The second one wasn't like as high as the first one. But if you look at costs, it also kind of ran with us when DFE came back, and then I think it was like a good 35 or so days later, there was that second squeeze that just had huge volume.
Yeah.
And I think it was like 3rd of July or 4th of July, and the whole flag emoji thing, I was like, okay, maybe that's what he was pointing to, and his plan kind of got changed with the share offering.
I think if I were to like just really say, like, I probably feel like the Chewy stuff was the what is it? Look one way, go the other way. Everyone
I still don't get the Chewy thing.
No.
I feel like it was
City Shuffle.
Thank you. Why couldn't I remember that shit?
I hate that one so much because it could be anything, and people are just attaching it to fucking everything. But yeah.
It's the friends we made along the way. That's the Kansas. I don't know. I like to add that shit. But like that could have been Chewy, I think, maybe. Just because even all the shit that led up to the Cat Day on October 24th, and that is when he dropped the filing. So yeah, I mean,
The Chewy thing was weird. Even the Unity stuff. Remember, he kept tweeting kind of like Unity related things, and then all these people on Twitter were like, "Oh, he's talking about Unity."
Oh, they're still there,
And
bro.
then yeah, but Unity did have a run though. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? And then it dumped.
And it had to run with 5Ks.
Exactly.
Like,
So
it
like,
wasn't even like it was some serious shit.
it's possible that he just moves around and maybe he'll come back. You know what I mean? And even if you watch his old videos, he was watching everything. He wasn't just all in on one stock in the beginning. So who knows? Maybe he will go all in again and come back or whatever. But I mean, hey, we're pretty close to a good time chart wise
We are.
for him to just boom
It's
drop a timeline.
It's like I was saying earlier, and Mag was saying too. It's the part of the chart where he says that right there look bullish if we bounce at least. But
Exactly.
you know, if we are in that little time frame, and so first off, I think Kitty is probably waiting for whatever Ryan Cohen is doing at this point. If he's, you know, if they're in sync, that is, I think that's what's going on. So we probably won't hear from him until Cohen makes his move, because anytime Kitty comes in, he's gonna. I mean, 2024. He's the reason we're talking about eBay at all. Was him coming in, and then RC being able to sell the shares on top of that, put the company in an amazing position to do the bonds, and then put us in a spot to even look at eBay. So, yeah, I think he might be waiting. But if we start seeing some calls come in tomorrow, a little bit out the money, right at the money, you know, and you know, round numbers like 1,000 or 5,000, and even out the money. He had a lot of those. He bought a lot of shit for like 35 cents, 5,000 at a time, and then sold it for like $35 each. It was fucking ridiculous. So,
because I remember 2024, obviously great times. It was kind of, I would say, a little more depressing than the current times as far as the GME timeline. You know what I mean? Because price was much lower. We were like
yeah,
18 for a while. That felt like a great buy, and then it hit 15, and then that was like, oh, this is definitely a good buy. And then it kept going, and then it was like, well, I mean, how low can they really bring it? So obviously 14, 13, 12, and then it very briefly hit like 998 or something. And then because you were watching it, or maybe you looked back after the fact, but when you think he started buying around like 10, 11, 12 on the upside from the dip?
No, the calls
Like
first
right after the dip?
they first started coming in on that second bottom. So it touched 995 on the week of OPEX in April, and then it came back up a little bit, and then retested $10, and then right then, like the Tuesday, April 23rd or 24th, right after OPEX. So like related to now would be tomorrow, but settlement was different back then. It was T+2. Now it's like T+1 when it comes to some of that shit. But he started buying the calls right then, and it was like 10s and 12s, and we were at $10. But then he started buying the 15s, and those were fucking cheap.
So he's buying 10s at $10, like in the money calls, like
right at the money. Yeah, right at the money calls, and 12s, and then the 15s. Those are the big swing. And he was only a month out. He was buying for May OPEX in April, and then, you know, the big 5Ks. 120,000 of them the week of the offering in May. Those were for June OPEX. So
but he tweeted May 13th, right?
Yeah, the leaning forward. We got the
like the Friday before.
Yeah, we don't get that anymore.
But he had already, the price had already gone up a couple dollars, right?
Oh, bro. 10? Yeah, it had gone up. Let me see. By the time he came back, we were at 17.
No, like okay, yeah. So it went from like 10 to 17 within 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, and that was an amazing time if you were paying attention to make some money ahead of the run. But yeah, let's see. From that the 24th to the Thursday the 9th was a 77% move up.
And then we closed at 1740, and then he did the like.
Yep.
And then by Monday, after Sunday when he tweeted, we opened up at like 20 27 or something, right? Like a $10
Yeah.
gap.
Yep. And then we retested, and that's how we got the top of that gap. We retested during the offering. Let's see, that Friday, I think it was. What did we get to? 1780, whatever it is, 1770. I don't know, whatever the top of the gap is. We retested there, but that was it until now. Like, we are in 2-year lows right now.
So I think we look for 1740.
Yeah.
And then we look for $18 calls come in.
All right. That'd be
and
18s.
then when we see that, we know we've hit the bottom.
I want to see some 20s too. Give them to me 5,000.
Oh yeah, afterwards, yeah. 18, 19, 20.
He missed
21.
he missed a pretty good IV window though. And there might be another dip coming if earnings hits. Feels like IV is kind of creeping up when it comes to, well, with earnings coming up. Let's see what it is today. It's at like 27, dude. It was crazy. Oh yeah, it's 46.2 right now. So IV's up a little bit. Not down 2 points today, but in general. All right. So you gotta pick for high of the week, Diamond Ape.
High of the week this
High
week?
of the week, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That depends on a lot of things, I guess.
Max Payne is what? Let's see.
I feel like it depends on how low we go. I feel like if we don't hit that 1740 range, I don't know. Probably won't be that high.
Sideways bullshit if we don't hit that gap fill.
Yeah, down and sideways. Maybe up a little, down a little.
Max Payne is 1850. We got beat by Max Payne last week. I think it got down to right around 19, maybe. It was started, we got at 20, so yeah. I don't know.
How many more days of the VWAP period do we have?
A lot. Fuck.
Like 25?
We're not even halfway through.
Is it trading days? 35 trading days?
Yeah, it's trading days. Yeah. September 23rd. I keep seeing people say that like maybe it'll end early. I don't know. I don't know if anything's in place for that. I'm sure there is maybe, but I don't see why. Like, I don't know. We got our minimum in place, so yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Mags, how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
You could probably hear me wanting to jump in multiple times there. But yeah, Diamond Ape, there was calculations of before DFE's return yellow, it's estimated he spent like just over 7 million in calls, like mid-April. That's when he loaded when what Fitzy was saying, and turned that into like $120 million before his YOLO and established those positions. So if you think about that in terms of today and how beat up things are, I mean, I was calculating this when GMEWS was at like 20, where he could spend like 25 million around there on like leaps, like Feb 2028s. I think the strike would have been like 30 something. But if it would have ran like to that like low 30s by end of year, he would have been able to sell like 75% of that position, exercise the rest, and own like 5% of GameStop. So it's like this all seems pretty within reach. So I don't know. But then it's like I feel like Cohen is waiting to reveal more clarity on things, which could be a big catalyst. So if Roaring Kitty's trying to eye like a potential return, I feel like it's kind of that game of chicken meme. Like, who's going to go first? Does Kitty want to be blamed for this one, or is Cohen going to do it? But either way, I don't know. This feels like the window for us to kind of touch that target, that trigger point.
Yeah, I got the calls up from April. If you're on the YouTube right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 15s. He spent 60,000 on 15s, 12 cents each, 5,000 of them.
God.
Yeah, that's nuts. He had 12s, 5,000 of them, 180,000. And I'm sure like that's just the ones he wanted us to see. That's the sign maybe, but There's all kinds of shit. So like for the folks who think he couldn't still be in and come back with a bunch of calls, I don't buy it. He could have his 9 million and 1,000, 100,000, whatever it is, shares, and still have lots and lots of cash to make a move with. So why not both, right?
Yeah, I mean, he showed us he likes to pay tribute to Ryan Cohen with his 9 million. Was it 9 million?
I always
10,000, or where's the one there? I can't remember.
It's 100,000, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
9,100,000 shares. So if he wants to continue to pay tribute, 8/28 this Friday, the first time RC Ventures filed with the GME position. That'd be awesome. Why not? Just go for it.
I mean, the
Another
fives.
crazy thing is the just think about how much money he has now.
Mhm.
What he's been doing, who knows?
I know.
Who knows? I mean, I hate to think that he's selling calls on GameStop, but there were some very sus 5,000s back in front of a few
The
earnings.
Chewy position alone that he had traded, right? When he bought, I think we estimated his cost basis, right? And then when the filing was filed, it was like at least 30% higher than where he bought in, right?
Oh yeah, he made good money there too.
So there was that one, and then there's also, we didn't even know if he had shares or options or anything on that. It was just the percentage of total ownership was over 5%, right?
Yeah, and I think we only found that out because Chewy did a buyback. Kind of like he was real close, and then Chewy did a buyback, and then he had to file. Maybe I don't know. I could be mixing up different lores. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the time. Hey, Kitty, I know you're listening, bro. You're probably in the grease trap. That's what they call it over on Targwin. I don't know if we have one. Is there anyone? Oh yeah, 16 other listeners. What's up, y'all? Good to see you. Thanks everyone for coming out to the space, by the way. I appreciate it. Good to see everyone.
Yo, thanks for running a space.
I know, right?
I love seeing spaces. Like I said, everybody likes to stay in the bubble and the Twitter bubble. So it's hard to get people to YouTube or Twitch or all these other places. So I think it's smart to start doing both in Space House.
Yeah, I like it. It'll be harder when I have a guest on the show in the studio to do it, but we'll definitely do more of these. Shout out to all the folks in YouTube. I didn't record this, but it is recorded in YouTube. What I do is I take the live stream. So every week I do the show. I do it live on YouTube. I have a guest with us from the community one way or another. We talk all things GameStop. Shop GameStop, by the way, everyone. Shop fucking GameStop. We talk all GameStop. So that's the podcast. I record it live every week, usually around Mondays. Depending on the guest, sometimes it's later, sometimes it's earlier. Live stream sits on YouTube, and then I post the video to all feeds. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all your favorite fucking podcast places. I don't know. So you can catch it there. I do the video on Spotify as well. So you can watch the video over there. You can watch it on YouTube. I'll post it there. And I post it here on Twitter under my account.
I just wanted to add something to the Shop GameStop. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, they closed my local GameStop. There's not, the next one's 30-minute drive. So the solution for that would be rip a Neutronium power pack. They're now available on the App Store. So you can just download the Power Packs app. Neutronium would be my suggestion. Just rip a couple, one for the kids, one for the wife, and sell them back.
Yeah, there you go. And then you shopped GameStop and you helped GameStop out. And you maybe hit a big card. Who knows? That's good shit. All right, I think I might wrap this up. I don't have anything else. I'll go say what's up to everyone one more time real quick. IB, what should we do? You want to do low of the week? You want to guess that? That's not as fun. But
1776.
Good old America. All right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, IB. Anything else before we get you out of here?
No, shout out Roy Sensei for his stream.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We didn't make it to it. That was amazing. His quality was amazing.
That was super cool.
It was
Preach.
If you haven't checked him out, you definitely should. He's a great sponsor for GameStop.
Oh yeah, great ambassador. He did an awesome job. That's it. This shit, even this right here. I know it's stressful. So sitting in front of a camera and having all that go on and trying to coordinate that in a live stream is a fucking big feat. So amazing job, Sensei. I tried to have him on. He's sitting in an airport somewhere. He might not have had a charge, but yeah, amazing job. Peak. You got anything before we get out of here? What's your low of the week? Go ahead. We'll go with that. I fucking hate it, but we'll go with it.
I'm an optimist, so I say the low is in.
The low is in. So that would be what we just hit a few minutes ago of 1794.
Yeah, I could be wrong like in 2 minutes from now.
In
So.
like a second. You got to go buy a bunch of calls, bro. That'll help.
I did. I already did this morning. I moved those. That's why I shouldn't be playing options because I'm always an optimist. So.
Yeah, it's hard to when you're emotionally invested in an optimist, it's a little difficult. I mean, we got a fallen wedge going. I could see it. We might need another low. Paul, you still with us, bro?
I am. I don't know how good my connection is right now because I'm just transitioning off of cellular to Wi-Fi.
I got you. You sound good. Thanks for coming on again. You got a low of the week?
Well, as I recall, when we were doing predictions for the year, I believe my low of the year was going to be 1776.
Okay.
And I suppose I would like to stick with that, but if I'm going to be wrong, I would go with 1741.
Okay, that's a good one to go with, though. That's that. Well, then, fuck. We got to go to 1740, though, bro. Because, like, if we're 1 cent off the gap, though, 1 cent off the gap, Phil will kill me.
I know.
That's a good one, though. That would be a bullish spot.
Don't mind me jumping in. My mom broke her leg this weekend, she's
sorry.
getting out of the hospital like right now. I did a bunch of running around while we were in the space. Sorry, I jumped up and down and all around. Maybe wasn't the best co-host this time, but if you need one in the future, I'll try and be more stationary. It's been really fun. Thanks for having the space. I love spaces. It's always good to hear from everyone in the community, good or bad or ugly. We've all got our own reasons for feeling the way we do. And I go back to what Bananya said, like the fundamentals are there. Like it's only a matter of time before the market catches up. And I consider these prices fucking a gift. Shout out Echo Chamber. Shout out Fitzy.
Let's go. Thank you. You were a good cause. I appreciate you. I appreciate you helping me get it all set up too and motivating me. So that's good. I appreciate it. Do you have a low of the week?
Well, whatever it is, I'm going to be buying it. That's for sure.
It's all right. Sorry about your mom. We wish her the best.
It's all good. She's all good. She'll be fine. She's tough and she's got a lot of love around her. So she'll be all gravy. Thank you, though.
Yeah, we're talking to DMs, parents, man. It's like the older you get, you got to start treating them like your kids a little bit. My mom fell every day for like 5 days. It was ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous. Mom, get your shit together. All right. Let's see. M, you got a low of the week?
I'm gonna go very rough. I will say 1738.
1738. So it's a
yes,
little...
and let's be done with it. Let's be done with it. 1738 and up only.
Yeah, that clears
clears
the gap.
Yes, that's it. Let's make sure it's clear. The gap is down and up.
All right.
Just to be sure it's done. Yeah.
Yeah. Usually it'll go by a little bit. So, anything else before we get you out of here?
Yeah, shop GameStop, shop GME. You have like perfect occasion for it. And yeah, don't stay salty.
No. We'll be all right. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna fucking wag me. What's up, Curious Cat? I saw you in chat too. Hello. Good to see you. Sorry you couldn't make it up. Mags, you got a low? Did we didn't get yours yet, did we?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Peak Hobby on this one. I'm gonna say I don't know if I want to pinpoint the price, but I'll say this week I think we'll look back and be like that was the bottom, whatever it was that week. I think from here, I mean, we have earnings, or very bullish earnings coming up. As we were saying, collectibles are through the roof if it's at the top, if that's sustainable for a while. That's a lot to look forward to. So that's very bullish. So what, 2 weeks away. And then thinking about how Cohen set the stage with eBay and to be a pain in the ass, kind of bring back to that conversation. He did paint this picture that management is not aligned with eBay shareholders. They don't own any shares. So institutions from this point forward, as the majority shareholders, would look at that and think, do we want someone who is aligned with shareholders, is incentivized by the share price going up? And as that escalates, I think, I think we're going to see a bigger case for it. So that will kind of pin them. If you think about it, it's like, okay, so if they have an offer, sorry, I just went off. You probably weren't expecting this.
You're okay.
So if there is an offer for eBay, if there is a partnership path, looking at all these paths with Grant Cohen to improve the company, eBay, to return value, I think it's going to be very interesting, and I think the stage is set for it. And it's Project Sling for a reason, and here we are.
Yeah.
OPEX is behind us, and we're going right into earnings. So I don't know. I think this is the window. The bottom is this week. I think whatever that price is, we'll find out.
Let's fucking go. All right. Steady Turtle, you got a bottom for us? A low of the week? He's still up here. It's late over there in his side of the world. I got yours, Diamond Ape, right? Didn't you say 1740? Didn't you say the gap? All right. I think I lost.
He's taking notes on our bomb calls.
I am. Well, it's being recorded. Somebody's gonna win, maybe. I think I picked 1779. Yesterday I said, or not yesterday, last week I said that whatever the low we hit last week is gonna be our low. And then the way we handled Thursday, the way that went down, made me feel pretty happy. And even this like retest. So I think the low is gonna be right there at 1779. And then we can start looking forward and upwards. I hope so. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I appreciate everyone coming out. You can check out the show on YouTube. Thank you, everyone in YouTube. As always, I appreciate y'all a whole lot. Come subscribe on YouTube if you're not. And I guess that's it. Let's fucking go GameStop.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for coming out. Let me make sure I hit end twice. And yes, end. All right, YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Good job, guys. I feel better when I'm just in YouTube. All right. I hope we get this bottom in. Thank you guys for coming out. We will hopefully be back with some good news next week. Let's